Hi lovely people, it's Mirjam. Welcome back to my channel. So I created this series to talk about my experience when I've been involved in a motorbike accident and I open fractured my legs, I injured my spine and I had severe brain injuries. So I will talk about the surgeries and the recovery times and all the activities I used to do between. So yes, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. I'm on social media on LinkedIn, Facebook and Insta as well, and I created a group on Facebook for patients. It called External Fixator and Precise Nail Patients. You can find all the links here and at the end of the video. So yeah, you can check all the posts there as well, and yeah, so please follow me on social media as well. So okay, today I will talk about the activities and how I improved when I went back to work. I'm talking about this because it could be useful for someone who's related to this topic, like on the recovery and stuff, so they can actually compare how other people recover, how about the time and which activities they do. So I'm gonna pick because, well, I had to write it down because it's so lots of numbers and things. So it was so the surgery happened in 2014 in November. I had the frames on, and then the frame removal was in 2015 in September. And then in the next year, 2016, so 1 year and nearly a half, I started to go back to work in January. So it was not that easy, but well, my workplace actually provided me a different option, because I used to be senior receptionist, so I had to sit customers and I had to be on my feet all day, or actually during the shift. And they find another solution to provide me a job in the office. I was doing payrolls. So in January I started 1 week and 4 hours and only in the office. In February I started to do twice a week, because well, we a lot of times we were yeah, we had a meeting as well, what I can do, if I can do better and stuff, because I wanted to improve as well. So in February I started to work actually 2 times a week, and I started to do like 3 hours per shift, so like 6 hours a week and then 8 hours a week. In February, actually a little bit like the end of January, I managed to go to work without the crutches, so with the public transport and stuff. Well, I left the crutches completely by March, because I was still taking belly dance training, so it actually helped me a lot. And yes, so February I started to do like 8 hours a week, and then in March it was increased to 10 hours a week, and it was 2 days already, so I had to do to my workplace twice. Then in April we increased it for 20 hours, so actually I was doing 6 hours in the office, and then the rest of the day, so actually I went more days. I was working I think 4 days a week, and I was doing the opening for the restaurant, so it's I could sit down that time because there were no customers, so I was like just in the reception preparing for the colleagues for the shifts. And in May, I started to do normal shifts as well. So I was mainly doing still the office and then the opening, but then I stayed after the opening for the service as well. So I started to sit customers as well. So for walking and not stopping and not only sitting. So I started to move as well. And by June actually I remember it was really hard time. I reached the 30 hours which I used to do before. So I was doing the opening, I was doing um, the work on the floor as well, so sitting customers, and then one day a week I was doing the office job. So at the end I was doing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, and the rest I was off. So, well, it was actually a good thing because those 3 days I was at home eating and sleeping and trying to recover from the previous week. So, well, it was useful, and I was always pushing myself to the limit or maybe more. So on Mondays I went to, after work, I went to belly dance training. I'm talking about like in May or April, or no, actually I was doing the belly dance training since the previous year, October. So I was always going to the training, and then I went on Monday and Tuesdays, and then then I started to work as well. So and then I kept going to dance trainings as well. Yes. The other thing what happened was a little bit difficult for me. It was a hard time also, that my surgeon suggested and to have my next surgery, because they had to lengthen my right leg because it was 2 centimeters shorter than the left. So they said we should wait at least 1 year to recover from this and get used to how is it and things, and then lengthening the other leg for the same size, same length, same size. So what happened, they actually discharged me sometime around June. And I was emailing to everyone because I was waiting for, we supposed to have the surgery 1 year after the removal, so in 2016 September. And I found it out around, I think it was around June, July, that they discharged me in March. So I was not really happy about it because I had to fight to get me back to the system. So I was emailing and calling everyone. Then actually my surgeon helped me a lot, and then he put me back to his clinic, to the outpatient section. So actually he was doing in his private clinic the surgery in the next year in May. So I had to wait like more than half years than the surgery is supposed to be. So yeah, that was it. So okay, that's what I was going to talk about today. So about the activities and how I did. And well, actually I need to talk about this as well, because probably a lot of people are experiencing this, that after the removal I was still doing, I started to do exercises at home. I started to go to the dance trainings as well. I was still eating good food, so with slow carbs, for example, everything whole grain, everything brown, oatmeal, all the things. And then somehow, but I know the reason, because the frames were heavy. And when I was walking with the frames, obviously I didn't put on weight, but when they removed the weights, you put on weight. So actually by 2016 April, I got, comparing to myself, I've gained weight. I was overweight, and I was really not happy about myself. Actually, it was a, yeah, that time I was the fattest yeah, stage in my life. On the photos, I don't even have too many photos. Yeah, about this period. So yeah, so if you have this, yeah, if you have the frame, and then you will have the remover, just kind of prepare yourself that probably you will put on weight. And with a lot of exercise, as much as you can, you can lose weight. Well, I tried as well, and then like your body get used to after, I would say, like half year, and started to lose weight as well. But then I was doing other things as well, but I'm gonna talk about this in my next video. So thank you very much for watching, and yeah, so please give a thumbs up and subscribe my channel. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video in next week. Yeah, take care of yourself. Bye now.